But he has this right here is the cotton, right? That our ancestors were picking. You see how big this bag is? This bag needed to be filled up. 100 pounds. Every slave was required to have 100 pounds of cotton. And that thing is super light. Buddy, what'd you say? Point?
I would say about 0. About as light as this paper.
You see that?
Yeah.
That paper, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So we're at the Redcliffe Plantation. This here is one of the slave quarters, as well as that building over there. That was the slave owner. What's his name? Hammond.
Hammond,
Yeah, something Hammond. He was a governor, politician. But this home here, up until 1960, so there were slaves here. After the Civil War ended, this also became a housing for the tenant sharecroppers. And we're gonna go inside. They have it set up. I just want to talk to the boys and get their thoughts. Now, I'm not sure how many people resided in this space, but I'm sure they had several people in here. You see they're drying things. What are you guys thinking?
I could only imagine having to sleep on wood, heel to toe,
Man.
not much ventilation, you know.
These is where they lived.
Yeah. Harry. Harry
They
Hammond.
said they had, this is like the two rooms. This was one room for one family.
But it wasn't for one family. It wasn't necessarily per family. He says they document that there were at least 8 people, which means 4 people slept in here. Four people, but they can't determine if they were actually families, like 4 families, because this is a big space for 4 people, according to them. You know how many beds. So I can't imagine. Let's see. These are some of the things they would have used, the buckets.
This is the bucket they used to put on top of their heads.
And what did they do with the buckets?
It says they put the water bucket to carry. They give it to mostly little boys to go and carry to go get water.
Ah, okay. So little boys
So they
used
would have
to
to put
fetch
this
water.
in their head.
Ike, let's try. Try to balance
Yeah, that's
that
pretty
thing.
heavy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ike, try to put that on your head as a young kid, because I think he said they 8, right?
8 years old.
Ike, try to put that on your head.
And this is without water.
Right. Turn around. That's without water. So you can imagine with water. Right? How is it, D?
I think D got it. He got the
Yeah,
head
but
part.
he's not 8.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an adult.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys are sitting inside of the slave quarters and you've seen what it's like. What do you think young men and children, your ancestors, felt like as they looked out of this window?
I feel a sense of wanting to just jump out and run and feel like that is a better place than here.
Yeah.
And it's almost like just being locked up as an animal in a zoo, and you just feel like you see all these trees, you see all these birds flying freely, you just want to be like them.
So true.
Yeah. Open field, you just want to have an open life, and this is enclosed, and you just feel enslaved.
Considering what your ancestors went through in the past, what should you do with your life today?
I should be experimenting with like positive things, like anything to help me, my mind, and help my mentality grow as a person, and to become the best version of myself I can possibly be, and always be in the best state I can possibly be in order to grow, learn, and adjust any deficiencies I've made in order to be better, because I see what my ancestors have went through, and I have the opportunity to learn and grow from their past.
Absolutely. Ike, how about you? What can you give to this world, to society? They, without even knowing, left a huge impact and impression on us, right? And you're sitting in a place where so many of your ancestors were. So listen to my question and what I'm saying, right? You're sitting in a place, they didn't know that at some point this would be a visitor center. They didn't know that this would be a place for people to come see, and a tourist attraction, so to speak, because at that time that level of pain was far greater than anything we could ever imagine. So, but yet they still left a mark on us. So in your current life, what does that tell you about the things and the marks that you may be leaving right now in your life? Or if you haven't even started for you to begin, what would you be saying?
Well, I would say, like, remembering what they did first, because they went through a lot for us to get to this place right now that we are today. Like going to school with other races, other people and everything like that, and not being stuck in like small rooms. And so I think for me, I should just remember what they did and really take that into heart, so that when something does come to mind, I can remember what they did, and so that I can change my decision.
To continue on what Ike said, just to continue to basically just to spread the word about what happened. This was very recent and it's very strong in our bloods, and just to keep it relevant, because we're so caught up in convenient in society and what's going on with technology and all that. It's little stuff like this is not little, and it's very important for not just Black people as a culture to know, but for everybody as a culture to know. Especially there's a lot of people out there that just don't know, and their ignorance is because with us as a culture and us as being young, we're not spreading the word about what's going on, and because it's so far gone, but it was just around the corner.
I mean, this house was occupied up until 1960. Grandpa, my mother, you know, our parents were born.
My mom was born.
Exactly. You know, my mom, which is his sister, which is her sister, excuse me, they were born at that time. So this place, of course, there were the tenant farmers that were here, but this slave quarters was home to people. And 1960 was not that long ago.
No, not at all.
So I think it's super important for you guys to continue to
spread the word.
Spread the word, spread the legacy. You know, it shouldn't just be historians who are interested in this history. So you boys, I would just say that I'm charging you with making sure as you travel, as you go places, go to see where your ancestors were, and make sure the knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we grow. Okay?